Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 7th chapter on how to make a game. Last time we dropped off here. Here. You can attack, and you can actually kill the enemy circle and overtake it. As you can see now. In a minute, in a second. There you are. Okay, so we basically have the game already. So there are a few things missing, like the update function and the AI and a main menu. And these are the things I will show you in the next chapters, and starting with the upgrade menu for this chapter. So yeah, we would like to make the little circles into bigger circles into really big circles. And what do we need for that? We need an upgrade menu or something like that. In the actual game, it is well, not complex, but a little more sophisticated. You can change the or upgrade the speed. The things are the reproduction of units and stuff. And the menu is I guess containing 4 methods of upgrading, or 3. But for this tutorial I would just give the possibility to increase from small circles to middle circles to big circles. So we need one button for that actually. So what we are doing is I'm going into Paint, and I will create something which is exactly as big as our screen. So it's 800 times 480. Okay, that looks awesome. Make it, I don't know, gray or something. Maybe even give them, I don't know, outline. No outline? I don't know. I'm not that good with paint. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, my mouse is actually broken, so I can't really. Maybe I can. Okay, does that work? Sorry guys, I'm I'm a little bit lost right now as well. So okay, I could fill it. No, I don't want to fill it. Okay, I don't care. Maybe I have to make that white. Ah, alright, okay. Okay, make it a little bit more in the middle. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay, so and it's obviously upgrade. Okay, funny font. I don't know, let's just take it. And make it obviously a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay, and maybe not black. Okay, never mind. It's black. It's white. I don't care. Okay, so I will just save that real quick. Okay, so I got it here in the upgrade, or as an upgrade screen, which is okay. It's ugly, but you get the idea. Okay, so first of all, we just start with setting a boolean if we can actually see the menu. So I will just make a boolean, and this is a bool upgrade menu on, and this is obviously false if we start from scratch. So upgrade menu on is equal to false. Okay. So how do we trigger the update menu? We could make it something like click and hold on a circle and stuff, but I don't really want to program that right now. The thing is with keys and button presses and long button presses, you have to measure the time or the number of ticks somebody is actually clicking on the same spot, and this tends to get a bit messy. And since we haven't used keyboard input right now, I will just use that instead. So keyboard state, and we use a keyboard state, kstate. Okay. So as we did with the mouse state, we will do the same with the keyboard state, and I'm just using, yeah, there it is. So k state is equal to keyboard get state. All right. Okay, so I guess the first thing is the, okay, this is gamepad thing, so this is in the code by default. I would just let it in because it doesn't harm us in any way. So we will check if somebody is pressing the upgrade key. So check if upgrade menu should be opened. Okay. So first of all, we will just the thing we'll do is upgrade menu on is equal to not upgrade menu on. So that is a toggle. So if it's on, it will be will get switched off. If it's off, it will be switched on. Okay, so and we're doing this with key state, and then is key down, and I guess it's that keys dot, and now we take the U key. So if the U key is down, then we will switch the upgrade menu. The thing is, when we press the actual key on the keyboard like this, maybe you heard it, it will mostly trigger the key more than once, but I mean some random value between 1 and 10, depending on how long you're pressing the key. So we should introduce another boolean, bool U key press, which is false from the start. Oh, that's not the location there. U key press is equal to false, and now we check if, where is it, come on, there it is. We check if that is actually true or false. So U key press should be true for that, and then we switch the upgrade menu on. And what we also do is we switch the U key press thing on. Okay, so now how do we turn off the UK press? I will do this beforehand, I don't know, it doesn't really matter where I put it. So if key state is key up, the same, keys dot U, and UK press is false. Let me see, UK press should be, no, here it should be false. Here it should be false, and here it should be true. Okay. Yes, that should work. And then we revert it back to true, to false. Okay. So yeah, that should work for our menu toggle. So next thing we do is we add our little menu screen, which is really ugly, by the way. And make a texture for it. So texture 2D, upgrade menu, and put it in upgrade menu equal to content, load, texture 2D, upgrade menu. Alright, does it work? Yes, works like a charm. Okay, now next thing is, yeah, we actually want to draw that, okay, so yeah, we want to draw that, so we make an draw upgrade menu. The thing is, we have to draw this in front of everything else, or what we else can do is we will just see if we actually want to draw the other thing. yeah, if we want to draw the other thing, so we can check if upgrade menu is on. We will draw the upgrade menu, and else we will draw the other stuff. Pretty straightforward. Okay. Draw upgrade menu. Oops. Yeah, draw upgrade. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have to create a function for that. Protected void draw upgrade menu. Okay. Sprite batch begin. I always do that. Sprite batch end, and in between sprite batch draw menu, upgrade menu, new vector 0 0 and color white. Okay. And as well is now when we're opening the upgrade, everything else is hidden, but we still update everything else, which is not that ideal because we obviously don't really want to let that happen. Because we can't see anything, and in the background the game is running, so this would actually be pretty horrible in that case. So we make it a bit ugly. So if upgrade menu is on, we just return. Should we return? Oh no, we will just return. We don't really need to call the base update. Okay. So I guess that should work. Let's try it out. So here's the game, and now I will press the U key, and we have the upgrade screen. And now I press the U key again, and it continues. U, and as you can see, the units are stopping. So everything works. Now. Just toggling the menu doesn't really give us something. So first of all, we need to check whether we have something selected or not, and if we have something selected, we should be able to upgrade this circle with a click on the menu. So yeah, first of all we need something to click on, and this is really something. Yeah, you could now create a button class. Actually, it's quite good to have something like that in your repertoire somewhere, because intersections with rectangles is pretty easy. You just have to check whether the actual click position lies in the rectangle. But since we only have one button here, it doesn't really need that. So I guess we're just checking if the player is clicking. So now we are in the if upgrade menu is on thing, and we'll just add our menu things here. Okay, so let's get that there. Okay, so now we check if the player is clicking. So mstate left button is equal to button state pressed. Yes. So if you click, and there is a selection. Oh no, let's make that here. If selection is not 0, oh no, actually let's make it otherwise. We will just only open the menu if there's a selection, else nothing will happen. Is not equal to null. Okay. So if we click, then we want to upgrade the circle. So what we will do is selection.upgrade. And since we don't have that function, I will just use it here and now implement. public void upgrade. Okay, first of all, we will just, yeah, I guess we will, let me see, yeah, we will switch the type, which is, it's a bit better than just incrementing the type value from 0 to 1 or 1 to 2. Because, yeah, if we would do something more complicated, it would be really better if we do it like this. So we switch the type, and in case it's 0, we will set everything, every attribute from the circle to the one things here, and set the type to 1. And if it's 1, we will set every attribute to 2 and set the type to 2. Type equals 2. Alright. And kill it for case 2 because we can't upgrade the circle 2. Yeah. Okay. So that should work. Let's see. Let's try it out. Let's try it out if it works. Okay. So oh no, that's not it. Let's see. Okay. So if I press the U button and nothing is selected, nothing really happens. So if I click now on the circle and click the U button, it should. Okay. This comes up. I click. And now I should have upgraded the circle. Let's turn off the upgrade menu, and it's upgraded, but to the biggest circle. And yeah, that's not anything we would like to have, and that is the reason because if I select this thing and I click just really short, it's still enough to count in more than one click. So it gets upgraded first to the type 1 and then upgraded directly to type 2 because my click is more than one. I click for more than one tick, which is not that hard because with at least 30 ticks per second, you have to be really fast to just get one tick on it. So what we are going to do is we will just close the menu after we upgraded something. So we will just set the upgrade menu on to false, and yeah, that's it. So let's see again if it works. Upgrade, and it works. Does it? Yeah, and it just, now you can see it just upgrades to the next bigger version. Okay. I don't quite know why this thing isn't refreshing. Let's see if we can find out why. Okay, so first let's check the circles and check the values again. Okay, fill rate is okay, capacity is okay, radius type is okay. It's the same as up here. Also the tick is here, the things get filled. So it has to be something with a drawing. Let's check here. Oh, and we see we haven't really changed the height of the blend or the cover. Yeah, it's not a blend. It's a cover. So yeah, we have to put the cover equation here to actually lift the height of the cover. So yeah, we do it like we always do. Make it bracket minus the circle big cover dot height times percentage, and close this bracket, and then we just copy paste it to the next thing, which should be here. Okay. Is there a time divided by 2 missing or not? Let's find out. No, it shouldn't. Whoops. Okay. And the same obviously goes for the other things. Oh, come on. For the enemy circle, and it should work like this. And see if it works. Oops, I just screwed up. Okay, this is sometimes it's really hard to not get lost here. Okay, so I need to take, come on, I just changed things in the vector here, which is kind of useless, so let's get that back. From the other things, obviously there has to be, okay, that's right. Yeah, so that's okay for the first rectangle, but we have to create a rectangle where we got the null here, because this is the, as you can see, this is the source rectangle. So we need a new rectangle, 0, 0, integer, circle big cover dot width, and now our same thing with the height, and close up the rectangle, and then we got the same thing, and then the new vector with the half of the height and the width. Okay. So we have to do the same thing. Oh god, my mouse is really broken, so I'm sorry for the switching around, especially because these calls are so ridiculously long. Okay, bear with me, I almost got it. So we need to make that here as well, what the null is, and then the selection as well, what the null is, and we have to change it in the other calls. Okay, once again. Okay, this gets really annoying. Okay, good. So let's make that here. Come on, really? Okay, and the same in the selection, and now I'm praying that it works. Okay, obviously it doesn't here because I deleted the bracket. Okay, so please work. Yes, oh, we got the rotation still going on. Okay, I can live with that because this is rather easy to fix. Selection rotation is 0, and the rotation should be 0, and the rotation should be 0. All right. Now it works. Okay, and if I send, you can see if I send here, they're lesser than here, so everything works as intended. Nice. Okay. So we have an upgrade menu, which is working. But yeah, I mean, nothing stops us from just spending or just upgrading every circle of ours. So we should do something against that, and this will be the last thing I will do in this chapter, which is a quite short one, I guess, despite my failures and embarrassing moments when I just have no idea what I did. So I feel like I'm typing int all the time, but no, I don't have integers here. Okay, so now we are doing a bank, so a bank account and a player 2 bank. These are containing the funds or points of the players, I guess. By the way, sorry, I have to apologize for using and all the time, but yeah, I just did it again. Saying stuff and thinking at the same time and programming is really complicated for me right now, so please excuse me from doing that. So we got the numbers right. Now what we want to do, first of all, we want to increment these numbers every time we attack somebody. So how do we do that? We really need to go into the point where we hit somebody, which is here, and then see how we can return the points from the hit. So the thing is, we have this hit function here, and every time it hits we get points. So and not when we supply, this won't give us any points, but the hitting will. So what we will do is we have to communicate somehow with the we have to communicate the circle with the game itself. So we have to go from here to the game. And the way we do it is obviously in the update function, and we will just give each circle a bool, an integer, sorry, and we call this transfer to bank, and set that to 0 as well, so transfer to bank is equal to 0. And then if we hit, we just increase that by 10, so transfer to bank plus equal 10. Okay, so each time we hit, we get 10 points. And now we have to get this thing onto the actual bank account. So we are going through each circle here, and after the update we will just check the amount on the bank. So we'll just set p1 bank plus equal c dot transfer to bank, and then set the transfer to bank to 0. Okay, and we do obviously the same for player 2 with that. Okay, so now we get points for every time we hit somebody. Still we can't see the points, so what we are going to do is we will use a sprite font, and this is the way we introduce text into XNA. I will show you the file. This file actually is the normal sprite font file. You can change the size of the font here, and the style, and if you want to use kerning or not, and the font name. In this case, I use Neuropol X3 or Neuropol, I don't know. And yeah, I will just draw something with it. So first of all, we have to include this like every other thing. So sprite fonts, and we make it a sprite font and load it like the other content. So fonts equal to content load sprite font, not sprite font, and it's called huge font because it's huge, obviously. Okay, so now we want to draw something with it, and preferably our own number of points, and we want to do that on the background so that it's behind the circle. So we do that directly behind the background, the background. We could make an extra function for that, but yeah, we don't really need to. So sprite batch draw string this time because we want to draw a string, and we want to draw this number and make it to a string, and then we should, I guess, we just need the color after the position. So new vector 0 0 if I remember correctly, and oh no, sorry, I'm wrong. Obviously it's font because there's the sprite font we're using. Then the text, so which is the integer here to a string, and the position, okay, and the color, which will be white. No, not honeydew, but white. Okay, yeah, let's see if it works. Okay, the nice thing is we have something here now, and it will probably give us some points if we attack now, I hope, and it will increase. Let's see. Yes, this works, but it still gives us points if we just supply somebody, which it shouldn't actually. So let's see why that is. Let's just check it again. Okay, we obviously got points increasing then. Let us fix that first. So obviously we need to make brackets around that. Okay, so now this should work, and it's kind of a bit in our faces. So first of all, we change the color to a light blue, and then multiply it by 0.25 to make it a little yeah, a little more subtle. Okay, let's see if it works now. It's increasing, nice, and then it stops increasing. Okay, maybe we can even turn the amount of color down a bit. Now since we want to upgrade these things, we will check our credit when we want to upgrade. So here's the update thing, there is the upgrade. So now we are switching the selection. Type, and so if it's case 0, if P1 bank is greater or let me see, no, we just make it that way. P1 bank, or no, greater equal 500, then we will decrease it by 500, minus equal 500, and upgrade the selection like this, and break it if it's case 1. The second upgrade is obviously more expensive, so let's make that 1000, minus equal 1000. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, and then we upgrade and break, and in case of 2 we just break and do nothing, because we can't upgrade third circle or third time. Okay, I guess this should work, but for testing purpose I will just increase that to 50, so that we can actually try if the upgrade works without spending an enormous time on attacking and stuff. So we will just attack this thing here and there to get some points. Okay, let's see after this run through. Okay, so we have 1,400 points. I will just give us so that we have at least 1,500. Okay, so now the first upgrade should cost 500. So I select this, I press U, I press upgrade, and nothing changed because I don't know. Oh yeah, it's right. We had 1,750 points, and now we have 1,250 points. And if I upgrade this again, we should end up with 250 points, which is the case. Okay, that works. So now I shouldn't be able to upgrade this. Yes, if I could upgrade this. Let's see, it still works. That's not good. Oh yeah, I forgot the brackets here again. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. Now that should work, and I won't test this because that's obviously the mistake. Yeah, we have our little upgrade mechanism in there. Obviously you can make a lot of upgrades and different types, and you could even change the circle parameters more and just make upgrades where just the capacity goes up or just the fill rate. And there are endless possibilities basically, but this is the main thing we're doing for this tutorial. So you actually have a little bit more than just the click and send guys to the enemy mechanic. Okay, so that's for the 7th chapter. I will just follow up with the next, which is the last chapter on the actual game programming. Before I will just go into, oh no, I guess I'm missing the main menu, so this would be the last then. And then I will just talk a little bit about how you could go on from there and do the next stuff. So yeah, keep watching this. I hope you like it. I hope you have at least a bit of fun and you learn something. So if you do, and if you don't, just watch the next. So yeah, see you around.